Legend Total War here, and today we're doing a Rate Your Doomstack video covering a Tomb King, High Queen Khalida, Ushabti Greatbow Doomstack. So we've got quite a few of them in the army. We've also got the Regiment of Renown variant. We've got a Casket of Souls, 2 Necrotechs, a Light Wizard, and Khalida. We've also got Settlement Garrison coming in, but I think I'll withdraw that from the battlefield. What I'm going to do is control large armies so that they're able to bring in 2 armies at a time. Because we're going up against 3 full stacks here, yeah. And I think that would be an appropriate test, given that it says the balance of power is about even, which I don't think is correct at all. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. So it would be easier for our army if we didn't control large army and didn't use these guys at all. That would be easier, but I feel like this battle here is just not quite that difficult that we need to do that in order to do an appropriate test. Now, some problems with what I'm just seeing here at like the first place is the Casket of Souls. This is the slowest unit in the army. Everybody else in the army is fairly fast. Now, while it is good to have, I guess, a siege attacker in the army, the problem with a field battle then is that even the dwarves will be able to catch up, forcing us to hold a defensive position if we want to keep this unit alive. Because it's a very expensive unit. You can't just sacrifice it after every battle, because you can only get 1 every 15 turns. So I don't agree with this one being in the army. If you want to use Greatbow Ushabti, I think it could work for you. But these guys have a speed of 54, and this one's a speed of 26. Like the Ushabti can outrun them, can keep skirmishing, but this one here be left behind. So if I put this banner on here, we can get the speed up to 31. Is that really worth putting that on there? I don't think so. I think I'm better off putting it on. Let me see. I think it'd be better to put it on Khalida, because we'll get more use out of it that way. Alright, let's do this. Because I don't want to lose the battle just because we were trying too hard to protect the Casket of Souls. I just don't agree with this choice. I think Casket of Souls are a great unit, don't get me wrong. But I feel like Casket of Souls are better complemented with infantry armies as Tomb Kings. Because infantry have the similar sort of speed, they're a very stationary unit. And as a general rule of thumb with Tomb Kings, you want to really double down on your strengths and just forget about your weaknesses. So all of the units in your army should be roughly around the same speed. So if you're going to go full speed, go full speed. If you're going to go full hold your position, then artillery is really good for that. And there's other choices for siege attackers, you know, that have a similar speed to the Ushabti, because, you know, these are archer units that won't use up all of their ammo before they come into combat. You're going to want to keep falling back and use up all of your ammo before having to go into melee, and this might prevent us from doing that. So what I'm going to do is keep it a fair distance back. It's not going to be in range to begin with. This will give us more time to skirmish with these guys. Also, another thing with this army, 2 Necrotechs in the army. Don't get me wrong, love Necrotechs, but you should not put 2 Necrotechs in one army, because the bonuses aren't going to stack for the extra campaign movement range, and you have so few Necrotechs that you can actually recruit in your campaigns. You should have 1 in each of your armies. I mean, you can only get like 8 or 9, right? So since you can get 21 armies, you can't possibly put you can't possibly put 1 in every single army, especially in the late campaign. So putting 2 in one army is just a waste. They're not amazing fighters. I think you would have been stronger in this situation here by recruiting just 1 more Ushabti Greatbow, because these guys aren't providing any extra ammunition or weapon strength or anything like that, and they are able to provide a passive buff in an area. So in order to do that, I'd have to put them out like this, and I just don't think that that's a good idea. It's just a waste. So my advice in this army, just on a first glance, is take out 1 of the Necrotechs and take out the other Casket of Souls. Put in maybe a Kemrian War Sphinx for the siege attacker, or even a Tomb Scorpion, and replace this one here with just another Ushabti Greatbow. That's my initial thoughts on it. I think a Light Wizard's a good choice, though. Alright, so here's what we're going to do to begin with. We need to take out the artillery. Anything that's longer range than us, we need to take out their advantages over our strength in this army. So I'm going to try to get Khalida to go around here and get in there and just like destroy them. Hopefully she doesn't get killed in the process. In the meantime, these ones here need to wreck them and slowly fall back. Eventually, these will come in to range and will bomb them. Hopefully I can use up all of its ammunition and then just withdraw it from the battlefield. Also, the reinforcements that are coming in from over here, I'm going to immediately withdraw them from the battlefield because this is a Doomstack test, not a disaster battle. We could have very easily won this battle by lightning strike, but that's not the point of this video. So this is just going to get in the way, just get off the battlefield. The only problem with that though is that it's actually going to bring us closer to us losing the battle. That's all. Which, but we'll see. We'll see. We don't have to win these raiding Doomstack videos. That's one thing that I have to really get my head around with them. We're here to give these guys the best test we can, even if that means losing the battle. So, get a decent distance in there. Really want to get rid of, like, missile units, not so much their melee troops. So, aim for Quarrelers, Scolder Guard. Yep, get rid of that if you can. Yep. You can go up there. Don't cast the Arcane Conduit just yet. Okay, these ones over here, just withdraw them. And let's get a Banishment in there. Let's get some damage in nice and early. Sending in Khalida nice and early could be useful to just pop down the Venom Wave. Get enough big explosion in there. And if they're going to blob up around her a little bit, pop that down. Well, to begin with, we're absolutely wrecking them, but they're not organized, which is what I was counting on. Alright, need you to get back over here if you want to get Arcane Conduit, because this is really good if you got a bunch of friendly units around. Actually, I might do that after I cast again, just to completely deplete our magic first. Venom Staff takes ages to get the bloody spell off, so it's probably best not to do that at this stage. Keep annoying them for now. Okay. Alright, let's get a banishment down here actually. That's good that we got rid of those cannons. Clearly just decent banishment. Okay, they pop this down. That should give us heaps of, yeah, look at that. Heaps of magic regen. Just keep them delayed. Alright, let's fall back a little bit. This is where we use our speed to our advantage. This is why I also wanted Khalida to have that speed banner, so that she could whiz around and just cause as much of a nuisance as possible. That's it, can we get through? She's fine, she got regen. And try to drag as many units back as possible. And this is on very hard battle difficulty, right? Yep, yep. Easy way to tell, looking at the difficulty modifier 10, that lets us know that it's on very hard battle difficulty. Go for the biggest clusters there. Try to drag as many units back as possible. Obviously the Slayers are going to be a problem. I am going to net them. It's going to be really hard to hit with that. Okay, move these back here, but I want them to turn around and shoot into those Slayers. Right, move back, move back. Yeah, Slayers are a problem because they're like not as fast as us, but they're fast enough that we're not able to get as many hits in before they actually show up as the other dwarves. Khalida's doing okay there. So it takes time to get set up and shoot as well. And we definitely don't want to be going into melee with them. And I don't want to be using my neck protect at all. No, get over here. You got to be shooting those Slayers. Khalida's doing just fine. Just leave her there. This might actually be a good opportunity to use this. So just keep that back. This is why I wanted to keep the Casket of Souls back as far as possible. Alright, Khalida's starting to take a bit too much damage there. Let's pull her out. She got kind of stuck. Come on, get her out. Go. Alright, come around this way, please. Keep falling back. Starting to run a little bit low on ammo. We've probably destroyed about 1 full stack so far. Not sure if we're going to be capable of getting rid of all 3. Oh, look at this, look at this. Yes. I need you to get over here. I'm going to have to get you going to melee with them. Which is not ideal, but we can't let them get to the Casket of Souls just yet. Haven't used up all that ammo. Plus, it's also providing us with some extra winds of magic. Yeah, problem with the dwarfs is you gotta kill them right down to the last one in order to be done with them. Not good enough just to get them down to 80% damage. They gotta actually die. So using the Venom Staff might be useful later down the track, but right now it's a horrible weapon in this sort of situation. It's way better for smaller scale fights. Don't worry about their lords so much. Kind of a waste even fighting them. Yeah, when dealing with dwarfs, the best thing to do is just go for their units. Just forget about their lords. They just bog you down way too much. Okay, can you finish that off? We don't have... we got a decent amount of reserves, I guess. Alright, some of their forces are on force march. Alright, let's move that out of there. We don't want to get bogged down by them. Almost got rid of the Slayers. That's good. Alright. I feel like that first wave here has pretty much been sorted. Are these Slayers? Yeah. But I told it to go after that. Starting to run low on ammo on some of them. Alright, I'm going to tell them all to not fire at will, because there's probably a lot of really bad targets out there as well. Really want to go for the biggest clusters of them, so we can maximize damage. Okay. Get them to pick off stragglers, that'd be good. A couple of them could shoot those Dragonback Slayers, that'd be good. Alright, 30 winds of magic again. Getting over here to cast seems like a good idea. And yeah, we really need to use up as much of this ammo as possible and just get it off the battlefield. So, this group over here, their job is just to pick off stragglers. That'd actually be quite useful, I think, to take out the lords. That'd be really good if we can get in there. Okay, let's get rid of these Slayers. And around the flanks. Yep. Let's see if we can get a good cast in. Oh, good. I can just go straight into melee with that. Because that is just... oh, and some gunners over there. Alright. Oh, shit. There's actually a lot more here than I thought. How are they doing? I probably need to get them out of there. Get over to that reinforcement zone. I'll have to go around the long way. Yeah, because we're a little bit low on ammo. We don't want to completely run out. Especially if we've got an opportunity to take out relatively weak units in melee. Yeah, you're going to have to go a long way around there. If we've got a few shots left with this, let's use that up and get it off the battlefield. Inch over here. Need you back over here, get away from those slayers. Alright, out of ammo, you may leave. Come on, hurry up with these goddamn slayers. What is there, like 3 left? Come on, hurry up. This one here has taken a lot of damage, but none of them have died yet. Spoke too soon. Yeah, this is the problem when dealing with dwarfs. They just don't break. And this one here is having... Yeah, it's the same one. Oh, no, that's it. You're leaving. You leave. Okay, those slayers are gone. Get away over there. How are we going over here? Get over here. This is where we needed. Bouncer power is still in our favor. This one's still rallied. I can heal it if Khalida gets over here. But yeah, they're a fair distance away. Gotta get away from those slayers. We don't want to be fighting them in melee. Could pin them down for a few seconds, but we don't have that much wins. I think, honestly, a banishment right there could be pretty good. But yeah, this one's taking a bit of damage as well. I might just need to run away from this position here, because it's starting to get a little bit out of my control. Oh, hang on, it's not good. Not good. Stay away. This one here is about to die. I'm just going to have to withdraw from the battlefield so it doesn't get wiped out. So we got rid of quite a few of their missile units there. Yeah, we're going to have to get out of this position here. There's too many of them coming in. We'll have to go around to the other way. Come on, you're going to have to go around the other way there. Oh, these guys here got kind of trapped. You're gonna have to go back. You have to go back. It's trapped there now. No, get out, get out, get out. Stay away from the slayers. They will absolutely destroy us. So, can be a fairly micro-intensive army to use, I suppose. But, you know, this is 3 full stacks of dwarfs. That's a lot to deal with. Okay. So far, 2 of our units have withdrawn from the battlefield in reasonably good order. Okay, go near Khalida for a bit of a heal there. Alright. Feel a little bit trapped. If I could just get through here, get all of our guys together, make it a lot easier for microing this. So, got my eyes all over the place here. Okay, if we move over here, shoot them. Probably want to use our ammo to shoot their high armored, decent units in melee, not so much their missile units. We can go into melee with them, although guns are... Actually, you know what? They'll be pretty good against guns. And if we can get them into another cluster again, that's where the magic could be useful. Damn slayers! I can't get past them. Kind of got us cornered here, and I'm feeling really sluggish. They're just a little bit tired. Yeah, I gotta be focusing on other things than just getting these guys out of here. Because this is what the dwarves are really good at doing. They pin you down with a bunch of really shit troops, and then their missile units get you. And you can't just go into melee with their missile units, because then they bog you down, and then the melee units catch up. Get out of there. All over the place. Kind of wish that they would actually set their units up instead of being all over the place. It gives them the advantage when they've got like a unit everywhere like this. In this particular scenario. Oh, hang on. That's a pretty good opportunity to shoot that. Okay, looks like we're kind of breaking through there. Okay, stop shooting there for a bit. Stand still, stand still, stand still. No, no. Okay, it's still got them a decent amount. Okay, how are we going over here? Yep, that's it. They got out of there. That's good. More over here. Wasn't the best banishment ever, but we were close to full winds of magic. Yeah, stay away from the guns. Get out of there. If we can get them over to Khalida, Khalida can heal them. To get over here, get rid of this one. Avoid their melee units. Save them for last. Bounce of Power slipped away from us. So yeah, definitely don't think it was evenly matched to begin with. I think the auto-resolver was being a bit of bullshit there. I'm pretty sure if we had auto-resolved this battle, we would have lost. Okay, ready. That's good. Okay, if we could just get them together, it'll be a lot easier to micro this army. Good, that's it. Just get that one off the battlefield nice and early. Still got this, but I'm waiting for them to get into a big cluster for it. Alright, should we get a few shots in on those miners, just to thin them out a little bit. Oh, hang on. More coming in here. Goddamn Slayers. They've been chasing me for ages. And get these ones over here. Might be able to shoot them up a little bit. Good. Any more coming from here? Gyro bomber. That actually could be a big problem. I need to shoot that. Alright, you guys, that's it. Shoot that. Get back over there. This is garbage against, well, pretty much anything, but yeah, doesn't do much armor piercing. Pointless against it. Oh, I've got something here. That could be, I don't know. Not right now. Okay, thinned out those Slayers a fair bit. Let's just run away from them again. Oh, there you go. That looks good. Let's stop that. Okay. Oh, you've almost destroyed the gyro bomber. Let's keep that up. Come on, someone's gone. Good. Yeah, they did a good job there. Is that another one? That's a grudge thrower. Okay. It's not the... Yeah. It's not the greatest cast ever, but just gotta get some damage done on them. Yeah, get rid of these artillery here. Don't want to shoot them, go into melee. Cool, bounce power still not in our favor, but at least we know this is like the back end of their reinforcements. Oh, I've got this as well. And we've got this. Didn't know I had that. Put that down there. Okay. Ooh, yeah, that's a decent cast. Okay, get out of there. Let's get our forces together. No, that was a really good cast. Considering there's a dwarfs. Who's that? No one important. Okay, that should be enough. We can deal with the rest of those in melee. There's only a handful of them left now. Okay, no one's been left behind. That's good. Alright, how about we get the Necrotex to just sort that out. And Khalida. It's not that much. They can handle it. Alright, what other abilities do we have? Yeah, there's this one here. Alright, good. Slayer's gone. Yeah, no more reinforcements coming in from here. That's good. Balance of power's about even now with no more reinforcements coming in. Might actually be able to win this. It's proving to be pretty good. Against dwarfs, at least. Good, that's it. Definitely want to be focusing on the Slayers, because we have to fight them one way or another. Okay, they must have brought somebody in. I have no rival. Good, they're not organizing themselves. That's what they're doing. They're getting together so they can shoot. Okay, or just whatever. They want to get into formation now. Okay, let's get some heals in wherever possible. Oh, now they want to come in. Okay. If we attack this head on, we will lose. So we got to get ready to move again. It's good that some of our guys have been able to recover a bit of their fatigue. Just not gonna do anything. I don't know. Knocked him down at least. Okay, get out of there. Get out. Time to move. Alright, let's go around over here and get rid of those grudge throwers. Because all of these units over here, they're really badly damaged. That grudge thrower is probably worth a hell of a lot of their balance of power. So knocking that off might get us close to the army losses. Although it would be best to just send the Necrotex over there, because they'll have a hard time even hitting that. But whatever the case is, I don't want to get cornered here. So we're going to get ready to leave. Got 30 winds of magic again. So where should I cast this? They're standing still, but they better not move. It's not the greatest cast ever, but take whatever we can get here. This item here is actually really useful, especially if you're working with blobs. Alright. Yeah, that wasn't the worst cast ever, considering how few there were there. Alright, just gonna send Khalida and the Necrotex to go sort that out. And we'll take a position over here, get ready to shoot them. And the ones that have used up their ammo, they can just rest. Okay. Just fire at will. Whatever you want now. Wait, Grombrindle's unbreakable. Maybe we should be aiming for him. Problem is he's a small target. Yeah, aim for Grombrindle. It does a bit of damage to him. He's going to be a pain in the ass to fight in melee, so it's not the worst target we could go for. Yeah, they're kind of shooting through the trees. Kind of. Alright, I need to fall back a bit more. There's also the venom staff. That'll... Honestly, it's crap, but we'll see how it goes. Yeah, I think I'm going to aim for Grombrindle. Where'd he go? Is that one there? Good. Okay, they're catching up again. Move back. Okay, 30 winds of magic. Let's cast something. I might even start casting Shim's Burning Gaze on the Grombrindle, just because, even though it's going to do next to no damage to him, I don't know. Yeah, you know what? It's a shit spell. I'm not doing that. Keep moving back. Okay, good. They're done with that. There's definitely no more reinforcements coming now. This is it. Still, Bounce of Power's not in our favor. Oh, why did I do that for? Where am I most likely going to hit something? Probably... No, actually, I don't get too badly shot. I reckon that'd be okay. Maybe. Is decent cast, went right through them. Khalida probably won't win in melee against Grombrindle. He's really tough, and since he's now unbreakable, that's made him even tougher. Alright, I've still got a free cast of Banishment here. Try to keep these guys having some rest. Got a few shots left. I still really feel like I need to get rid of Grombrindle with it. And then we're just going to need to do hit and runs. Because if we get in a prolonged melee with this, we will lose. Yep, that should be okay. It's an alright cast on a Bugman Ranger. Actually, you know what? They'll recover their health, so it might be a good idea to actually kill them. Actually, change my mind again. Go for Gromby. Okay, fall back again. Probably shouldn't be sending this guy in by himself. But that's a decent cluster of units that we can hit with the magic. Good. That looks like a reasonable cast. At least it's hitting something. Running very low on magic, though. Okay, last few shots. Gotta make him count. Really think I need to be hitting Gromby. Alright, I want to send them around the side here and try to draw some of their forces away. Alright, where'd he go? He's over there. Fuck it, just hit the Slayers. They're unbreakable as well. I don't want to fight them in melee. Especially full strength ones. That's it. This has kind of worked. It's drawn quite a few of their forces away. Just got a handful of shots left. So if we can get into a big blob, that'll provide us with a fair bit of Winds of Magic that way. But we're not going to get that much more for the rest of the battle. We're pretty much on. Okay, that's it. All of our ammo is spent now. So all we've got left in terms of range damage is our magic or... No, that's it. That's it. We've still got your crappy spell here. Actually, go for this one. The thing I hate about it is it takes so long for her to cast it. It takes like 5 seconds, which is ridiculously a long time in this game. Just sits there staring at them. Oh, actually, that wasn't too bad. Maybe they increase the... or decrease the charge time. Okay, that's it. Get out of there. If I can get them around over here, we can win in melee against this cluster. Right. Cleaner's going after that. Start sending these around over here. Hit them in the rear. Bouncer power's now in our favor, and because I reckon if we didn't withdraw the garrison right at the start of the battle, probably would have won at this point. Probably would have given us about that much bouncer power, which might have just won us the battle. But we just means we have to do a little bit of extra work. That's all. Oh shit, stay away from Grumby. Yeah, oh god, he hits hard. Get him out of there. Yeah, we're just gonna have to suffer quite a few casualties against him, because even if the army loss penalty inflicts right now, we're still gonna have to kill him.
Great artist, onwards, legions. Metrotect. Slaves to me.
He's taken some damage, but I don't want to sit here just fighting him. We really got to be focusing on these other units first. So how many kills did he end up getting there? I only got one, okay. Maybe he was, oops, maybe he was fighting Kill Leader. Good, they're not really paying any attention to that. Still charging in head on here, still going to take loads of casualties, so be a bit more careful. If we can split up their forces. Also, good opportunity to just come over here, have a bit of a rest. Yeah, look, they're splitting their forces up, that's what we want to see. Clearly, you come over here so that they split off more of their troops. And the wizard stays with them. Get them into a blob so that this works a bit better for us. Alright, we can get another banishment in. This... Yeah, if I cast this, we're not going to get any more natural regen, which we're not getting that much anyway. So, if I get one kill out of this, then great. I'll accept it. Which, yeah, we got a couple of kills. Alright, this group over here looks like the weakest. That's what we're going for next. Right over here. There's an Iron Drake in there. So that'll be worth a decent amount of bounce power. Just get at them. about their shots. Most of them are missing anyway. Alright, let's go in. Keep these ones busy by just giving them some bait, while we pick off all these weakened units over this way. Actually, get out of guard mode now. Yeah, gonna have to fight those slayers at some point.
Never tire.
I shouldn't have done that. Not getting any regen. Okay, Khalida just dropped down below half health. Dropped down the curse on all of them.
Awake the Necro Sphinx! Necrotech! Do not shame your ancestors!
Still no army losses. Maybe a nice big heal in here could be useful. Alright, maybe time for the venom stuff again, one last time.
My orders.
Yes!
High Queen Khalida.
I don't know if I should have knocked them down first. That might have actually protected them. Oh well.
Your way!
That's it. Every hit point here is going to give us balance of power.
Rise, my statue!
Come on. Okay, there's the army losses. That's what we're waiting for. Now we just got to get rid of the Slayers. And Grombrindle. Most of their armies were on force march. Except for... Actually, yeah, I think all of their armies might have been on force march. Because we're the attacker here. So we don't need to run them down. I'm not sure about that. Hard to say. Oh, shit! Get her out of there, goddamn. Alright, all the Slayers are gone now. No, just wait for them to finish this off. But yeah, definitely a difficult battle, this one. But this army performed better than I expected, especially because I can see some inefficiencies in it. You know, the Necrotechs didn't do too badly in melee here, but if you really want them to do a good chariot unit, you could always just get a Tomb Prince. Like, Tomb Princes on a chariot are way stronger than Necrotechs, especially against dwarfs. So if we had a Tomb Prince instead of one of them, that would have done even more damage. But still, I would recommend switching it out with another one of these, because that's what your army is focusing on. And you just want to spread your heroes evenly amongst all of your armies, not just clump them all up into one. And there we go. We barely took any damage. We definitely had to withdraw this. So yeah, you just have to be very careful with this. If you go up against anything particularly fast, keep it near the edge of the map, or you know, if you can't withdraw, then you have to protect us. That's a bit of a problem. But yeah, let's rate this army. Let's give you that.
Asap smiles on us.
So, in terms of... Oh yeah, they were all on force march there. So that probably helped our speed. In terms of going up against dwarves, I still think that the best army to bring against the dwarves and the Skaven, and in fact against most races, as the Tomb Kings, is the Tomb Scorpion spam. But you know, you can't have all of your armies as Tomb Scorpion spams. This is definitely less convenient to build than a Tomb Scorpion spam, because they are tier 4 units, but you only get 1 capacity for them for every building, as opposed to the Tomb Scorpion capacity, which is 2, so you have to build twice as many of these. So it's half as convenient, and it's probably a little bit difficult to use. It was good, so like in terms of power, I'd say it was like an 8 out of 10. Convenience, like 7 out of 10, but every Doomstack is inconvenient for the Tomb Kings. So overall, I'd probably give it about 7.5, which for the Tomb Kings is fairly decent because they don't have any like mega powerful Doomstacks that are like easy to recruit. So I definitely think that Tomb Scorpion's better, but this is doable. I think the reason why you go with Khalida is no, why did you go with Khalida over someone like that was prepared, for example? Like that doesn't boost them. Why Khalida specifically? That's what I don't really understand. See, missile strength here for skeleton archers and sepulchral stalkers. None of these benefits here are being applied. It probably would have been better, like that one there for sepulchral stalkers and necropolis knights. Usually, if I'm going to play Khalida, I try to get her to get necropolis knight spam, which is terrible, but you know you can do it. Just she doesn't really boost anything else, or you just give her skeleton archers. So I reckon if you had instead of that somebody with the prepared. Oh my god, you haven't recruited Eddie. You're not cheesing. Where's the I love jars? You should have 190 of them by now. God damn it. Guess that's why you're not getting that many canopic jars. Yeah, a prepared general would be better because you get 20% extra ammunition, and you also get weapon strength. There's also this guy. Which one is it? I don't know. Is it this one? No. This one here, King Ushabti, which gives him missile weapon strength for Ushabti great bows. But he only provides melee attack for regular Ushabti units, so I don't actually recommend this one. I would recommend giving him just regular Ushabti Doomstack. But yeah, prepared general I think would be better. Just put it on a horseback, put it on a chariot, put it on a Khemerian War Sphinx. But 20% extra ammunition would have gone a long way here. But anyway, that's the end of this one here. I'm gonna give it 7.5 out of 10. I'm gonna stick with that because I don't think Khalida should be in charge of this army. She's just not boosting it at all compared to anybody else. She is a good fighter, but so are any other Tomb King lords if they're on a Khemerian War Sphinx or chariot. They're all very good. Anyway, that's the end of this one. Appreciate you guys, and I'll see you next time, fuckers. Bye.